Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, it's Jennifer at Studio J Company. Welcome in. Y'all come on in. It is 1 minute till my turn. I am presenting in the Victoria Clark crafting group today. So I'm just going to give everybody a couple minutes to pop in while I get everything situated. I think I got something good to do today. Hey, Becky Ann. You're the first person I see. How are you? Happy Monday. Hey, Sandra. Welcome. I see a couple eyeballs popping in, so that's a good thing. I see the live button. That's a good thing. Hello, Dana. How are y'all? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. If anyone is new here, comment #new. Tell me where you're watching from. It is beautiful here today. It's so weird. I mean, we had a terrible Saturday. It was just rainy, yucky all day. It was freezing cold. And then Easter was beautiful. We had a really pretty Easter. And today it's pretty, which I'm very glad. Hello, Denise. Happy birthday. How are you? Hey, Andrea. Thanks for sprinkling, Sandra. Okay, so, yeah, if you know anybody that you think might want to watch, sprinkle this video out. I would appreciate that so much. I am presenting in the Victoria Clark crafting group today, and it's going on throughout the day. There's different crafters doing stuff, and there's a link in the description. And then after me is, I had to write it down, 4 Boys and a Girl Crafting, and it's Charlie. Her link is in there too. So, yeah, Denise, happy birthday. You caught up with me. Isn't that the joke every year? I'm older for a couple months. Hey, Grace. Thank you for sprinkling, Becky Ann. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm going to make today. So I was going through, I call this a pinspiration. It's when I see something on Pinterest and then I'm like, okay, I think I could make that. Okay, so the thing I found, I'm just scrolling through and I see this picture and I'm like, oh, that's pretty. That would be so pretty, like in my studio. It was like a dragonfly collage looking thing. Kind of looked like, I think it was kind of like watercolory looking. I don't know, but it was really pretty. Okay, and it was with, the company was called Paragold. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Paragold online. It's extremely expensive. So I clicked on this picture. I was like, oh, that'd be pretty hanging in my office or my craft room. It was $250. And I was like, no. Okay, so I'm going to make my own version. It's going to be a little different, but I got the idea from there. So what I did, if you saw my live last month where I did the bee and I used freezer paper to transfer a picture onto some fabric with just my inkjet printer. Okay, it's kind of like that. I've got the freezer paper, but I had to go ahead and do some of the steps in advance because I don't have the printer in here. So what I did is, let me show you. So I found a picture. I just went on the internet and I found some dragonflies that I liked. Okay, some pretty colored dragonflies. And the one I found, it was like dragonflies and the background is like music sheets. Okay, so I've got this cream color burlap from Dollar Tree. Okay, and I was like, oh boy, I am going to jam up that printer for sure because burlap, you know. So I took the burlap and I took my little iron and I took the freezer paper. So you take the freezer paper. Now, if you're printing on like a, if you're using like a printed fabric, you want to iron it onto the back because you're going to print on the pretty side. But this is the same on both sides. So I took my burlap and took the freezer paper and I ironed because the freezer paper has, I have one open. It has a shiny side and then a matte side. So you iron the shiny side to the back of your fabric, which this doesn't really have a back. It's the same front and back. fibers everywhere. So you iron the freezer paper on, not wax paper, don't do that. It's freezer paper. It's just gonna make it a little stiff. Just make sure it's ironed on there really, really good, so it'll make it a little stiff. And if it's still not stiff enough, you can tape it. Try to tape it down to like a piece of cardstock with the freezer paper on it, just to make it, because it took me a few tries to get it to, the printer wouldn't, you know, pull it through. But I finally got it through, and this is what I got. So, isn't that pretty? It's got like little, it's like music, like a music sheet. So I'm gonna take this. I love the colors in this. Hey Minnie, hey Teresa. Everybody's popping in. Hey Susan. Got a couple Teresas. Hey Vicky. Thank you for sprinkling me in. Okay, if I missed anybody, hey Louise. Crafty girl Marsha, welcome in y'all. Okay, so I got my, oh, okay, so, and then once you print it out, the, if you've done this before, let me know in the comments. I didn't invent it. It was something I saw on Pinterest last month. But then you can just peel off your freezer paper. It doesn't leave a sticky residue or anything. So I'm just gonna peel that off. Loud. Okay. Okay, so I've got printed burlap now. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so, whew. Okay, stop with the fibers. Then what I did was I had, okay, the thing I saw, I'll have to post a picture of what I saw. When this is done, I'll show y'all my inspiration picture and then what I came up with. I think mine's smaller, but it's nowhere near $250. So I've just got this frame. Well, it's a picture. It's from Dollar Tree. I just like the frame. I thought it was pretty. Okay, it's from Dollar Tree Plus, but I'm going to paint over this little picture here with some chalk paint, and then I'm just going to use a chalk paint to do like an ivory background, and then I'm going to put my burlap piece in there. Okay, so but I want to cover this up. So we're gonna go there. The one I saw that was $250 said, what would it say? Now I feel bad. It was like, choose kindness, something like that. It was a really pretty inspirational thing. So, hey Peggy. Hey Brenda. I had some stickers in my craft stash. These are just some stickers. There's lowercase, uppercase, uppercase, yeah. So I spelled out what I wanted it to say. I'm putting art is music to the soul. So I stuck them on a piece of paper, just a piece of copier paper, and enlarged them because these are pretty tiny. These are just some, if you've got stickers, any stickers will work. So I just enlarged them, and then I did the same thing with the freezer paper with a piece of just white tissue paper, like you'd put in a gift bag. Just to make it, I just ironed it on there, and it made it kind of crinkly. I don't know if y'all really can't see that, but the texture is kind of crinkly. It's really neat looking. So anyway, I printed it onto there. So, only thing is with that, I can't, once you iron the freezer paper onto the tissue paper, it's so thin, it doesn't separate. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, okay? So, it's a real neat, crinkly, I know it's backwards to y'all. Okay, so let me go ahead and get a coat of chalk paint on here to hide this design, this print. Welcome in, y'all. If anybody's new here, if you've never been on my page, welcome in. My name's Jennifer. I'm glad you're here. And I would love it if you would like tap on the screen, tap on my forehead, just tap. And then when the 3 little dots pop up right about there, it'll give you the option to follow my page. I would love for you to follow. You can come back often. All right, this chalk paint. I'm just using Waverly plaster. That's the color plaster. I just think it'll cover better. So I don't really want it to show through, because you know burlap has those little holes in it. So I don't want it to show. So did everybody have a good weekend? Happy Easter. Can't believe, I mean, we're already into spring break. I mean, we had spring break here last week. It'll be summer before you know it. So I did see somebody posted on Facebook, Hobby Lobby already has fall stuff out. That's too soon. I mean, I know crafters are always like a couple months ahead or a season ahead, but my goodness, fall? No. I love fall, but I'm not ready for it yet. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Trina. Hey, Ruby. Welcome in, y'all. Try to keep all this off the frame. I really like this little frame. Okay. Okay, that's good. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry a little bit and then I'm just gonna hit it with the heat tool. Let me scoot back down. Hey, Nick. Hello. Okay. Set this over here. Let me close up this. Okay, so the words that I printed onto the crinkled tissue paper on the freezer paper, I want to try to, well, let me see. I'm going to cut them out because I'm going to kind of space them out. First, I did it on a piece of white fabric. Let me look at this. Yeah, it took me several tries, and my husband's in there working, and he's like, honey, do you need some help? I jammed up the printer I don't know how many times. I was in there trying to dig fabric out of it. You think a paper jam is bad? Get fibers in there. And it was making these crazy noises, and he's on the phone. He's like, can you hold on a minute? I'm like, sorry. Oh, I'm gonna have to move the printer. But I got it. I just didn't get, I just want to show y'all this real quick. Okay, so I did it on fabric first because I was thinking it would look really cool to, let me just cut one of the words out. I'm gonna cut out art. And it would look cool if you just ripped the fabric, but I'm afraid I might, well, let's see. Oh, it worked. Okay. And then fray the edges. Oh, y'all, look at this. I'm going to be as surprised as y'all are. Okay. I'm just going to pull some of the threads or the fibers off the edges. Okay, so I know it's backwards, but look at, see how it's just frayed on the edges? I thought that would look kind of cool. Like on there, I might do that. Okay, that works. We're gonna do that. But let me show you what my other idea was. Okay, where I did it on the tissue paper, the crinkled tissue paper, I am way up here. Hold on, y'all. I scrolled down. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Pauline. Okay, so what I was thinking, if you do it with the tissue paper, if you took like some of your colors that, or whatever color you want, I was thinking you could take just some, I mean, if you have watercolors, you could do watercolors on here. If you don't have watercolors, I have some watercolor markers and I left them in another room. But you could water down like say one of your apple barrel colors. You know, I'm just looking at the colors in this burlap that I did with the blues and the greens. And I'm thinking if you water it down, I'm just gonna take this color. Let's see what happens. This is, what's this called? Green turquoise. So I'm just gonna water it. Make my own little watercolor. Let's see how this looks. Cut out the word art. The only thing is, I like the frayed edges on the fabric. But still, let's see. And I'm afraid if I do too much water on it, it's gonna make the ink bleed. So try to get it in a couple of swipes. Can y'all see? I don't have my iPad up here, so I can't really see what y'all can see. Okay, so I'm just gonna, yeah, I can already see the black is starting to bleed. Or you could just, you know what, you could do two different colors. Hold on, I'm gonna do it with the green turquoise and cool blue. Let's just see what this does. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over on my paper towel and just press it. I'm not gonna rub it because I'm pretty sure it'll smear that ink. Yeah, you could spray seal it with clear. Yeah. But I wanna try to get the tissue to take on. See, that's pretty too. I know it's backwards. There's always somebody who'll say, it's back, why is it backwards? The camera's backwards. And I have to do it that way or I'm like way off. I can't figure out what I'm doing. That's pretty too, but I feel like it kinda blends in with how this looks like watercolor. So I think I'm gonna go with the fabric one, okay? But you could do whichever one you like. All right, so we're gonna go with the fabric one. So let me go ahead and cut out the words. I've got art is music to the soul. That's what I'm going with. That is pretty though. All right, so I'm gonna cut another word. Has anybody made a collage like this? I'm gonna post, when I get off here, I'm gonna post the one that I saw on Pinterest, and I couldn't believe it was $250. It was pretty, but, and it was like 21 inches by 17, I think. So it wasn't like massive, huge. I mean, you could do this any size too. Yes, the dogs are being better today. They are, Stella's actually, no. Yeah, Stella and Maggie are both in here, sleeping. And y'all, tomorrow I'm in an event. Tomorrow is National Pet Day. So you got to celebrate your pets. But I'm doing, we have to either make a pet toy or a treat. So I'm going to do treats. I'm going to do some dog treats, and I'm going to let them be the taste testers. Yeah, they're going to test them out for me. I'm sure they won't complain. Okay. So see, I'm going to do this on all of them. Can you see that? And I might even fray some of the edges of this burlap because that's always pretty. Country Wreath Creations, welcome in. Hey, Diane. Yeah, I like the fabric. I just like the frayed look. It just softens everything. All right, to the soul. I started to print out Studio J Company, but it cut off company. It probably tried to eat the, it tried to eat the fabric. So that's not going on there. Because I want to make this for my, like my office or in my craft room, whichever. Doesn't matter. Okay, got all that cut. Just fray them out a little bit. Hi, Lana. You're in Georgia, Country Wreath Creations. What part of Georgia? I'm like, and you may have never, I don't know, you may have never heard of it. Well, if you're in Georgia, you know, whenever there's like weather alerts, it's from the Peachtree City National Weather Service or whatever. I'm in Peachtree City. I'm right at the edge, Peachtree City, Sharpsburg, Noonan, that area. About 25 minutes south of the Atlanta airport. Hey, Glenda. All right. This is actually fraying easier than one that I did the other day. I don't know, this is just a cotton fabric. I don't know if y'all saw the picture I posted, like, it was maybe a month or two ago. I cleaned out a closet and there was a sewing machine and a ton of fabric. So I've been trying to figure out different crafts that will allow me to use up some of that fabric. Okay, so art is, here's music. North Georgia. Okay. Is it cold up there? It was cold here. Saturday we were supposed to go into town. We had reservations in Atlanta for dinner, and I don't like storms. So I canceled. I told my husband, I was like, can we just go next Saturday? And he was like, sure. So he changed it. And then I looked, I have an event next Saturday night. And I was like, so, sorry. I love the dragonflies too. Hey, Melody. All right. This one's a little crooked. Bear with me, y'all. This isn't a real complicated craft. This is probably the most time-consuming part. There. Hey, Honey and Bear Creates. You know what? I just started following your page, I think yesterday. Is it Kelly? I can't remember. Oops, I am pulling off the word music. I'm pulling the C off. If any of y'all follow my friend Lydia, she might be in this event with Paint Party with Lydia. She and I are going to, we've challenged each other this Friday. We're doing a Trash to Treasure challenge. There's no prize, so I don't know why it's a challenge, but I don't know what she's going to make, and she doesn't know what I'm going to make, but she's going to go live here on my page and do her craft and introduce herself to y'all. And I'm going to go live on her page and do my craft and, you know, meet her friends. So if you don't already follow her, be sure to go and follow. I'm going to post something about it on my page, but be sure to go and follow her page so y'all can catch me over there. It's going to be Friday. Friday I'll be on her page at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and she's going to be on my page at noon Eastern time. And it's going to be fun. I'm curious to see what she makes. I have an idea of what I'm going to make, but I don't. It just has to be Trash to Treasure. So it's got to be something that, you know, we're going to repurpose something. Okay. I got to be careful with this. I'm afraid I'm going to pull the word right off the fabric. Okay. I got enough on this one. Okay, I think I got, no, I've got one more. Art is music too. I just got one more word. I know, I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Yeah, her page is called, she might pop in here, Paint Party with Lydia. She's so pretty. She's so fun. I mean, she's always so bubbly. I love her. But she might be in this event. I'm not sure. Okay. Sorry, y'all. All right. Let me, now again, if anybody's new to this page, if you haven't been here before, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. And if you want to follow and come back often, just tap on the screen. And when you see the little, right about there, there'll be like 3 little dots. So you can tap those and it will give you a menu and you can follow. That would be awesome. Okay, let me, oh, we got fibers on here. Hold on. Okay, let me dry this a little bit. We got 22 eyeballs up there. Y'all, if you're watching, say hello. Let me know you're here. If you are watching on the, if you see that little red live button, you're catching me live. If you don't see that, then you're catching the replay. It could be a week later, a month later. If you're watching the replay, just comment #replay so I know you are here. I'm going to have to put a different hanger on the back because this is meant to go horizontal. We're going to do it vertically. basket. Really, this is going to be covered anyway. I just wanted to cover that because I'm reusing this frame. It had a picture on it. But it's from Dollar Tree Plus. It's $5. I just like the frame. I like the wood look. You'll see that. I thought it was a pretty color. All right, and this is about the same size. It's a little bigger. I'll tilt y'all down again. So, let's see. Man, we've got strings of fibers everywhere. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to start pulling some of these off. Okay, so Vicky's drawing 2 names from each live in today's event for Happy Mail tonight. So, if you're watching, say hello. Let us know you were here. Sprinkle the video out. Hey, Jude. Okay, let's see. Let's start pulling. I'm going to start pulling them from each end. Oops. Just do one at a time. Hey, Jeanette. Y'all comment, say hello, let me know you're here, and you might win Happy Mail tonight. This is the Victoria Clark Crafting Group, and I am one of the presenters. The event is going on all day, and there's a link to her group in the description of this video. And you can go and follow that page. You can catch all the replays if you missed anybody or if you miss anybody throughout the day. But go in and comment and get a chance to win some Happy Mail. Yes, I put this through the printer. Yeah, I see 28 eyes too. Hey, Barb. Chicken Pickens. What a cute name. Yes, I ironed freezer paper to this this is just burlap from Dollar Tree. Every time I pick it up, it's everywhere. Whew. This is just burlap from Dollar Tree. It's like a cream color. And I ironed the freezer paper on there and put it through just the inkjet printer. And this was just a picture I found on the internet. It's hard to see it now since I've pulled it off, but once I put it on this cream color background, you should be able to tell better. But it looks like a sheet, a music sheet. So let's see. Let me see how big this is now. I'm gonna have to cut this a little bit. But I also ironed freezer paper to just white tissue paper. It'd be pretty to do like a printed tissue paper because it had this like crinkled effect. It was really pretty. And I was just seeing what it would look like if we watercolor. If you watercolor it, it's really pretty. Oops. But I think I'm just gonna do the solid, this little cotton. I don't know. I think this is like cotton fabric. Okay. Here. I'll have to cut some more. Yeah, I got the inspiration from something I saw on Pinterest. It was a picture, it was like a $250 picture. And I was like, okay, I'll just try to do my own version too. I don't want to copy it, but it was a good inspiration picture. Okay. Hey, Marlene. Hey, Darlene. I saw Darlene. Okay. Can y'all see? I've just been fraying the ends of the burlap. Just pulling some of the threads out. I still need to cut it a little more. Okay, I think the bottom is good. So it's so hard to tell because burlap doesn't lay straight. It's just kind of all right, here we go. This is like the live of just pulling fabric. Fraying fabric all day. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. Y'all, again, if you're new here, my name's Jennifer. I know I keep repeating that, but usually in the lives, you'll get a lot of new people popping in that might have come from one of the other presenters. So if you're new here, just comment hashtag replay. Hashtag replay. Hashtag new. I'm sorry. Tell me where you're watching from. I am in Georgia. Close to Atlanta. Okay. Okay, I like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let me show y'all what I got. But can y'all see the musical notes better now? It looks like a music sheet. Hey, Teresa. All right, so I think I like that size. Okay. Now I'm going to figure out the placement of the words. So we've got art is music to the soul. That's what it's going to say. Oh. Hang on 1 second. I need my glue gun. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to use my glue gun. Hold on 1 second. Oh, here it is. Never mind. I thought it was somewhere else. You know, fabric glue would probably be good with this too, but I'm just going to use hot glue. All right, so we're going to do art. What time is it? Okay, we got about 20 minutes. We got plenty of time. art. Can y'all see? I'm gonna tilt you down a little bit more. And you know, if the comments are in your way, you can swipe them out of the way, or hit that little icon, or the, you know, the picture of the comment bubble. Art is music. To the soul. I know it's backwards, but I think I'm gonna put it like this. Okay. Just wait on my glue to get hot. Hi, Pamela. Hey, Jackie. Happy Monday, y'all. I made up my week of lives and I posted it because I feel like that will hold me accountable. You know, I'm in a couple of events this week, but I have a couple of days where I'm just going to do a live. I might do more than one live. I don't know. But I feel like if I post it out there, then I stick to it. Okay. It's not quite warm yet. Has anybody done one of these before? Like the collage? Have you done it with like paper? This is my first time doing this with fabric. So, you know, with paper, it's easy. You can just Mod Podge it on there. But I think the burlap and the frays, you know, like the frayed burlap and the frayed, I think this is cotton. But that being frayed, it's just got a softer look to it. So let's see, all right. I don't want to cover up the dragonflies. If you know someone who loves dragonflies, you should tag them or share this video out to them. Let them see. They can make one. And you can find scrapbook papers. If you don't want to do the printing on fabric or burlap, you could just find a scrapbook paper. That would be really pretty. Or a tissue paper or a napkin. Or fabric. You might find some fabric already with that print. I have a piece of fabric that has that on there. All right, let's see if it's hot yet. Let's take these off. It's not that hot. It normally doesn't take this long. I used a inkjet, just an inkjet printer. If you have a laser printer, that would be great too. You know, you could also take it to, well, I don't know if you could go to Staples or like Office Max or Office Depot, one of those. I don't know if they'll let you put fabric in their printers. I know the dragonflies are cool. But yeah, this was just on an inkjet printer. I just ironed freezer paper onto the fabric to make it a little stiffer, and it doesn't leave a sticky residue or anything. It just peels right off, but it does make it a little stiffer. Okay, I think we're gonna be good on this. Let's try. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think, let me just lay this on here real quick. And I will probably add some extra embellishments to this after. I just couldn't think of, I'll be honest with you, I was in there fighting with that printer. I jammed it up a few times. So I didn't get a chance to really look through any embellishments or anything, but I feel like I might add a couple of little, you know, maybe a little cluster somewhere in the corner or something like that. But I think I'm gonna mark this. And just run like a bead of glue across there. I have a snoring dog over here. Sorry, it's distracting. Okay, so just going to put a little pencil line so I know where I want to put glue. Can y'all see? I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's hot now. Hi, Nora. Oops. All right, here we go. Just wondering if I painted burlap onto something with fabric glue, with fabric. I don't know. Good question. Maybe try like a small project. All right, let's see. Now burlap has all the little holes in it, so the glue pops up through there. Okay. Oh, I got 31 up there. Y'all sprinkle the video out. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. I am presenting in Victoria Clark's crafting group today, and it's going on all day. And there are lots more. I think I'm only the second presenter, so there's plenty more people coming up. And the link is in the description of this video. Also, there's the link to the next presenter. I wrote it down. I always have to write everything down, y'all. Charlee with 4 boys and a girl crafting. She's after me. Her link is in there also. But yeah, if you're new here, I would love for you to just tap the screen, and when those 3 little buttons pop up right there, tap them, and it'll give you the option to follow. So you can come back often. Oops. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side too. Okay, got that down. And y'all, Vicki is drawing 2 names. Is it 2 names from each live or 2 total? I just forgot. So comment and let her know you're here. So somebody is going to win Happy Mail. 2 from each live, so 2 from this video, so 2 from every video. But y'all comment, let her know you're here. Sprinkle the video out. Surely you know a friend or family member that loves to craft or loves dragonflies. Sprinkle it out to them. All right, so that's on there. It's on there nice and tight. It's got the frayed edges. I love the frayed edges. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the words on here. See, oh, you know what? Art is... See, I'm gonna play around and I'm gonna lose some words here. I always lose something to my project. Some little piece. Art is music to y'all. Did I lose the? Nope, I see it. Hold on. Art is music to the soul. The. Right. Okay, what do y'all think about this placement? Art is music. I don't know about the, maybe line them up over here. Is that better? We're gonna do that. Thanks, Michelle. All right. I think this will be good. I do think if you have fabric glue, that might be better. Because like this cotton, or if you ended up doing the tissue paper with the freezer paper on it, it's thicker. It's crinkled, but it's thicker. So you could use any other glue. I'm just going to do this with the hot glue again. Okay. Thank you, Louise. Art is There we go. All right, we've got like 5 minutes. We got a couple words to add on here and we're done. Yeah, I think some little embellishments, like either some buttons or maybe some kind of metal embellishments. I don't know, something cool like that would be neat. Okay. But yeah, y'all definitely come back tomorrow for National Pet Day. I'm going to make dog treats. And I might do dog art. I don't know if you saw the reel. I posted a reel about a week or two ago, and I used my dog Stella. If you've watched any of my lives, you've met Stella. And I did a paint. I let her do the painting. She actually licked the bag that the paint and the little paper was in, but it ended up making a pretty little picture, and it's hanging on my refrigerator. But I might do some kind of art with her paw prints or something. But I'm going to make some dog treats and let the dogs be the taste testers. So if you've got dogs, I'm going to be making dog treats tomorrow at 3:15. So I posted my my schedule for the week on my page. But yeah, definitely come check that out. They're gonna. My dogs are usually involved in my lives, like it or not. I usually not by choice. I usually shut the door and they end up in here anyway. So Stella did a pretty little artwork. Yeah, it's hanging on the fridge. It looks like my kid did it, but because it's got her name at the bottom, Stella 2023. Yeah, they won't complain. They're gonna love it. Okay, I think this is done. Yeah, I probably will add a few embellishments. I just have to get in there and look around and see what I have. But here it is. I know it's backwards, but here, let me see if I can flip it real quick. Well, you know what? I have like 2 minutes, but I don't even see the little button to flip it. So, isn't that cute? This is, I don't know what size this is, but the one that I saw on Pinterest was like 21 by 17, and it was $250. It wasn't fabric like this. It wasn't burlap. It might have been paper, and I think but it was framed. Well, there was an option for framed or not framed, and I want to say maybe it just had a black frame. I don't know, but $250. So I think this is really cute. Y'all let me know if you make something like this. Tag me or send me a picture. I'd love to see it. But yeah, you could use scrapbook paper too. So y'all, in the link, be sure to follow Victoria Clark's Crafting Group. And then also in the description, that's her link. And it's a free group, and you can catch all the other lives. And then there's a link for the crafter coming up after me is Charlee, 4 Boys and a Girl Crafting is the name of her page. So you can go and check her out too. And I will take a picture of this and post it. And I hope if you're not already following me, tap the screen, hit the 3 little buttons and hit follow, and come back and see me tomorrow for the dog treats and maybe the dog art. I'm going to try to get Stella to do a little painting with her paw prints. We'll see how that goes. I think she would be the easiest to do. So y'all go check them out. Have a good afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.